Right? Hey, tell a friend that, hey, officially you are late if you are home. But that's the way we do it. Breakfast TV just got better with Biswa and me. And we have Kojo with us, single daddy, doing a great job. Kojo, how are you?
I'm good. Fine.
And where's Junior?
Gone to school.
He's gone to school.
Because I knew I would be coming here. He was the first person to be at school today.
Okay, so you got him very
As
early.
early as
3 years.
no, as early as what time? What time do you go to school?
We got to school around 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's good to have you here. We're celebrating fathers as we are counting down to Father's Day. And we thought, hey, let the daddies also get a bit of the limelight. We always hear about single mummies and how they sacrificed. And Bishop's mother did that for a while. Father passed on and she looked after them for so many years. She turned out really nicely. But we want to know
God
what
be
the
the glory.
stories are. I mean, why did you become a single dad?
Thank you. I got my son when he turned 1. I was at home one day and her mom called me to, if I'm around and I'm free, I should just come and take care of him. And she's going somewhere. She'll be back maybe in 2 or 3 hours time so that she'll come back for him. And I said, that's fine, because that day I was home. And I went for him. It was getting late, so around 6:30, 7. I called and I said, are you coming back? And she said, oh, she's not coming back. I should also continue with the carelessness of the baby. So I said, is that what you're telling me? He said, yes. I said, okay, that's fine. So I just took my son home. So I've been having him since 1. And
He's
since
3
then-
now.
Yes.
She dumped him on you.
Yeah.
Why? Were you guys married?
No. No.
Did she ever tell you why she just left the son with you?
No. Up to now, I'm yet to find out. But I'm happy doing what I do. So
Yeah. No, we'll
that's
get to
fine.
that. But
Yeah.
so she does this. She just calls you and says.
Yeah, she's going somewhere, so if I can take care of the baby for some few hours, she'll come back.
So the hours have not ended yet.
I think so.
You're still running.
These are some long hours.
I know.
Were you guys fighting? Was there a
Yes.
quarrel?
No, we were not fighting, but there's something she and I know that definitely we are not going to be together in the future or something like that. But I don't know.
The pregnancy just happened.
Just happened.
Do you think that she probably wasn't happy that you didn't go ahead to marry her? You know, usually when it happens like that, then the marriage happens.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought because right from onset, right from day one, she told me she's pregnant. I made her know that seriously we are not going to be together.
Why do you say that she knows that you two are never going to be together?
You know, boy stuff. I mean, I wasn't ready at that time. I mean, yeah.
But you were having sex. You were ready for sex.
Oh, yeah. So
And you knew that anything could happen.
everything could happen. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So
And she knew that you guys were not going to get married.
right from onset. So
And you guys were taking protection and everything.
it just happened. So
It just happened.
Yeah,
You know what, I like the fact that you're being responsible enough,
Yeah.
you know. So what? After she dumped baby on you, you never went back to say, hey, I'm not going to be able to do this. Take him back.
No.
What was going through your mind? Were you thinking how difficult it was going to be to have to do this all by yourself?
Initially,
What was it that was going on?
Initially, it was. I was thinking, why at this tender age, how am I going to cope, especially with my work, what I do?
What do you do?
I'm a cinematographer by profession. So,
Okay.
Okay.
I spoke to some few elderly people, and they said, you can do it, boy. You can do it, so just go ahead. And
Were your parents?
my dad is late. My mom is, so I just spoke to my mom too. And he said, oh, you can do it, so come on. If any assist or any help.
I was going
Yes,
to ask,
I'll-
listen, I was actually going to ask if you ever had to do this, but I see a picture of you and
Yeah.
your son on the screen
On
now.
my back, that very night, I didn't sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, he was crying all night.
But
He was crying.
prior to you now having to take full responsibility of him, how was it like? How often did you used to see your son?
How often do I used to see
Yes.
Yeah.
my son?
Yes.
Before,
Before the woman came and said, look, I'm going somewhere,
almost
and she didn't come
like
back.
every week, every weekend, like Saturdays and Sundays, and especially on my off days too.
Okay.
I do call his mom and we meet sometimes. And
Was she working? Was she a student? I mean,
She
was there
wasn't.
pressure on her to...
to took that one. She was not, yeah.
She wasn't working?
She wasn't working. She wasn't schooling too, but
Okay.
it was just.
So tell me the first day. So you have this young guy. He's one. Okay. Had you ever changed a diaper before?
Yes, I do it every day.
No,
I
had
mean,
you done it before?
Before she
No,
dumped him.
no,
You
no,
hadn't.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the
No.
first day. So Kojo Junior came to live with you.
Yeah.
Were you living at home alone
Yes, with my brother.
with your brother?
Yeah.
So you guys, two guys looking after this little baby.
Yes.
So the first night, I mean, if when he cried, I'm sure he must have cried. What did you do? How did you deal with the crying?
I had some few Cerelac and water. So in the night when he wake up, I just mix a little for him to eat, and I'll just put him on my shoulder and just hit his
Burp
back a
him.
bit. Yeah. Then he go back to sleep. And he sleep.
Did you know what it meant to even burp a baby? Like,
Oh yeah, I'm the firstborn of my
Okay, so you
parents,
saw your
I
younger
my,
siblings.
the little one. So
And then the next day, did you go to work? Did you go to work?
no, I called my boss at that time, telling him what has happened. So I need to write. I wrote a leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they approved it for me
For how long? How long?
for 1 month.
Oh, so you asked for initially 1 month leave.
Yeah, 1 month leave.
Okay.
That's right from the beginning when
Right
he
from
was.
the beginning. And
Has he ever fallen sick? Like, children usually go through.
when
all of
he
these
was with,
high
when he was
fevers.
with his mom, my mom always called me complaining, he's sick, he's that. But to be frank with you, ever since he came into my life, he has never.
Never fallen sick.
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
So
I,
what were
I
you
got,
thinking
I got
now?
scared. I got scared sometimes. So I always take him to the hospital for checkup every 3-4 months.
But he's not falling sick. He should fall sick.
He's not, I just want to be sure because that picture that you saw, the one that
He was
Yeah,
on
you
your
had
back.
him
it
on
was
your
my back. He cried the whole night. So the next day, there was this elderly woman in our nest house saying that probably maybe he might be sick, so we should just find out what is wrong with him. So I just took him to the hospital, and they said it's fine, it's nothing, it's just Katie. At times, they miss their mom or something like that.
Because
So,
usually when they're crying, you would think, okay, maybe they're hungry.
Yeah.
If they're not hungry, okay, let me check
but
the
that very
diaper.
night, that very night, I checked the diaper.
Was he wet? No.
No, I gave him Cerelac.
So Cerelac is all you give him.
Cerelac.
Maybe he was missing the boobs. Was he breastfeeding at that time?
No.
Okay,
No,
so the
wasn't,
mommy had stopped.
Yeah.
Because you have nothing to offer him, really.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But then he stopped,
Then he stopped.
and then you went to sleep. Where did you put it? There was no cot in your
No,
room.
my
so
bed, we sleep together.
How big is your bed? How
Oh,
big
my
was the
bed.
bed at the time when he was brought in?
My bed has always been big, so.
I hope you put it by the wall and not
No, I'm middle.
in,
So, yeah.
in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you were close to the end.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Have you ever woken up like lying on him?
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. What prayer could I so that
Then,
kind of
no,
thing? Yeah.
I
no.
haven't. Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
always have to make sure that always like
There's some space.
you get some space to sleep.
Okay. So what? So your friends. I mean, how long did it take your friends to find out that, man, your status has changed? You're now a young man with a baby in the house.
Oh, I think a few days later, his mom just dumped him on me. I just started calling. I mean, when friends call, I say, Charlie, right now I'm a dad, though, so I can't be with you guys. And,
Babysitting.
yeah, I'm doing babysitting, so.
And one of the brothers, I mean, you're a boys' boy. I'm sure you're a boys' guy. This beard alone tells me you're a boys'
Yeah.
guy. What were the boys thinking, man?
Some are saying, Charlie, it's what you can do it. All of them were encouraging
Oh, they
me
were
that,
supporting
yeah,
you.
They were supporting me. And
Okay.
because he's a boy, so I take him along everywhere we go. And the friends, other guys helps me to take care of him. I mean, especially when we are out hanging out or something.
Would it have been different if Kojo was Ajwa? If it was a
it
girl?
was a girl.
Sure. It would be very...
How different?
Because she will be a girl, and yeah, if that happened, I'll just send her to my mom. That's the final.
Why? Listen, I want to get the reason behind that. Why?
Because I can't do
You can't-
Because
that.
she's
you
a
can't
girl
handle-
and
you
you
can't
can't
handle a
clean
girl.
her up. And,
Yes.
No, but there are fathers who take care of their daughters.
No, listen.
Maybe
if
I can
you're a
do
guy,
to
you
certain
can go
age.
sit down. You can
no,
stand
I
and wee
can-
wee with his son.
I can
You know, that
do-
kind
I
of thing.
can
You know,
do- I
teach him
can do-
things.
I
Kafi,
can do-
you don't have a daughter.
I can do it to a certain age, but I think right from some age I can't. So
Okay.
I've all have this thought. If he was probably being a girl, I would
You'd have
just
given to
give
mommy.
my mommy to
All right.
take care of.
Well, we'll continue this conversation. I want to find out why mommy didn't ask for you to bring the boy over from the beginning, and we'll get your answer on that. So that's Kojo Abuaji, Senior, single daddy to Kojo Abuaji Jr., who you saw on his back a few minutes ago.
You don't feel safe anywhere now, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's just God that takes care of us.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Kojo.
Our conversation continues,
Yes,
right?
indeed. So where was mommy in all of this? Because if this had happened, God forbid, if this happened to me, my mom would have said, bring the child over. You cannot look after her.
She said that.
Your mom said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right from day one, she said that.
Okay.
I just told her that, no, I want to do this. It's a new challenge that I need to pick up. So let me try. If I see I can't do it, definitely I'll bring him to you. So it's just a decision that I made. As I said, I want to do it myself and see if I can, fine. If I don't, then I'll bring it. But since then, I'm doing it. So.
And what? You're 30 years old?
Yes.
At your age, I'm not sure that a lot of 30-year-old guys would want to be, you know, confined to some crying baby, you know, on daily basis like that. Exactly what was it that got you to want to say that, okay, I want to do this on my own. I want to do this myself.
Yeah. It's a decision I took on myself. I mean, my son, and I mean, the boy is innocent, and so far as he's on this earth, and I'm the father of him, I have no excuse to take care of him. So I just took that decision that, yeah, come on.
It's about accepting responsibility.
Responsibility of it. I mean, I will do it. So it's a decision I took on myself that, no, I will do it. And I'm a type of person that if I want to do something, I just
go ahead and do it. You're single man. Yeah. When did your father pass away? How old were you?
I was then 26, or I think 4 or 5 years.
Maybe just a few years before this happened.
Yeah.
So did you think that subconsciously you are trying to give your child that kind of father thing that you lost after your father died?
Oh no, me. I was also raised up by a single mom. My mom was the one who raised me, so I didn't have that fatherly love that much. So that it also gave me that confidence that no, since I didn't have the opportunity to
Indeed.
to get the fatherly love, then why not? Let me be a good dad to my son, so that one day, like, he also can say that it's because of my dad.
So at 3, I know that now he can talk.
Yeah.
Has he ever asked of mommy?
At times.
At times, and what do you tell him when he does?
Mommy is there.
Mommy is where?
Mommy is there.
Mommy is there.
She's
Just
there.
that.
Yeah, yes.
And he doesn't ask
but
further
a 3-year-old
questions
will
like,
ask where? Where
yes.
is there?
Yes, you see mommy very soon.
Doesn't mean that she doesn't even visit, not at
No,
all. So
no.
since
she tried calling some times back, but I just decided no, I don't want to. I don't want her to get even in touch to
But
this.
are you not depriving your son of motherly love?
She never put the baby into consideration when she made that decision, leaving a 1-year-old boy just like that on me.
So who's the mother figure for your son? Who plays the role of a mother?
My mom.
Your mom.
Yes.
But mom is grandma.
Yes.
Grandma and mom are two different
And
things.
maybe, who knows, very soon.
are we saying that there's no woman in your life now?
For now, there is.
And how does she feel about your son?
She has been supportive since day one. And before she came in, I tried a couple of relationships, and anytime, I don't want to hide my son. So anytime I go into any relationship with anybody, I just tell you, hey, I have a son. So if we are ready, and I want you to come and love my son. My son is the only thing that will make the difference between the two of us. If you are not ready for me and you are not ready for my son, then mean you are not ready for me. So some of them left, and the one who came in, she's ready and she's there.
Love me, love my son.
Yes.
It was too much for some of them, right?
Yeah.
That you have a son.
Yeah. At times you tell them you have a son, then they'll go, they'll never call you back. And I will also call you.
Wow.
Yeah, I will
So
not
it's not just men running away from women with born one.
A lot of women.
A lot of women are running away from men. But you seem to be doing a good job with him. So let's look at the relationship between you and him now, the bonding. Do you feel that you're really making progress with what you set out to do?
I think right from age 2, right from age 2 up to date, I mean, he has been my source of joy. I mean, at times he makes me laugh. I say,
what are some of the things that you guys do together?
We bath together.
Yeah.
at times when he comes back from school, maybe dinner, we eat together. Anything that he sees on the way, when you are taking him to school, you want it.
You bath together. I'm interested. You know, my son will say, Mommy, my pee is bigger than, no, my pee is smaller than daddy's pee.
We make
Do you
fun.
get,
I
you
mean,
get,
we,
you get
he has never
statements
asked
like
that before, but I mean, we
He's
just
observing.
just-
One
yeah,
day he'll speak.
Sure.
The time will come.
Anything that he sees on the way, when you are taking him to school, he likes it. And I say, oh, when you close from school, I'll buy it for you. Thanks. And the things that he mentions, I mean, Vitamalt, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's funny. I mean, if
How do
hear-
you discipline him?
Oh, at times, especially I've told him, especially if you want to wee or poo-poo, when we are home, he's able to say it. So
Indeed.
initially it was not, but now he's picking up. The moment he wakes us from bed, Daddy, I'll wee wee. And then I'll ask, will you poo-poo? He say yes, and I'll take him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What was his first word, really?
Of course, me Adi.
Oh, okay, that was his first word.
Yeah.
Addy.
Addy.
Addy for daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And does it worry you that his mother is missing all these milestones? First word, first day in school, you know.
If she wanted it, she'd have kept it. So
No, man should
I'm
be
the
more
beneficiary now,
concerned.
so I'm enjoying
No,
it.
but you, it looks like you haven't forgiven her for dumping him
Oh,
on you.
no, I have no issue with her. I have no issue.
You've cut her off from your.
Oh yeah.
If she comes back and says, "Look, big mistake, forgive me,"
No, I can't
mean,
deprive the baby from her. I mean, she's the son to the baby. One day I'll just that's your mom. But for her coming, I mean, if you come back, you are just coming to visit or take a look at him and go. But I'm not going to hand over.
You think that you've done your best when it comes to filling that void
Yeah.
of a mother.
Yeah.
Now you are a cinematographer. How are you able to combine that with taking care of him?
I make sure I take him to school every morning and make sure I'll be at home. School closes at 5. So by 4, I'll be at home. Now I'm doing my own stuff.
Indeed, I was going to go there.
Yeah, I'm doing my own business now. So
it
anything that I
easier.
do, if it will travel beyond 3:34, I just hand over to my colleagues. I have
you
some
come
few
home.
guys with. Yeah, then I'll just hand over and I'll make sure I'll go and pick him up from school.
Wow.
what kind of advice can you give to single daddies who are watching this conversation as we wrap it up? What would you tell them?
They should try and do their best. The child, they are innocent. So since you are a father of them, you should just try your possible best to be there for them. And who knows, God will bless you.
Yesterday at church, Prophet Christopher Yawano said that no matter how much money you donate to the church, if you're not taking care of your family, that donation won't get anywhere.
Sure.
So indeed, I want to say congratulations to you once again.
Thank you.
Good job.